So let's take a look at states in React.js. So I'm going to compile this code in Code Sandbox so that I don't have to jump through all the setup and other settings that I have to do for executing React code. So if you're using Code Sandbox or Stackbliss, you can quickly get started with a React project. Simply go to codesandbox.io, click on Create Sandbox. Now here you can get to choose React project. Okay, as you can see on the left hand side, you will get to see the files, the dependencies for React, React DOM, and React scripts. Also, you can add additional dependencies, and here in the middle you can see your text editor. On the right hand side you see the browser window. You can hide this and focus on the code. Okay, as you can see, by default it has one function component and it shows you this text in h1 and h2 that is visible like this on your browser. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to remove this function and we are going to see how state works. So basically state is internal to the component in React.js. Also, state can change. It is mutable. So you can pass data from one component to another using state. Also, states are slow in performance. So in comparison to properties and states are used very minimal, and usually properties are used to improve the performance. Okay, now here's one example for you to see how you can make use of states in React.js. So basically by default your component will be stateless, but we will make it stateful with this example. So first thing, let's create a class named app that extends React component. Okay, now next thing is creating constructor that takes props. Okay, and inside that we're gonna have super. So super also takes props. Okay, now we are going to set our state with this keyword, then state equals to, and within curly bracket we are going to have our header state that says, let's say, page header. Also you can have content that says page content. Okay, this basically defines your state. Now let's use render method so that you can basically learn how to render it. Okay, so let's take a look at render method. So with the render you use a return, and inside return you're going to have div that encloses okay. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use h1 for this dot state header. Okay, make sure everything is properly closed so as not to trigger any error. Then this dot state content, then h2. Okay, so everything is properly closed. This is content and this is header. Okay, if you select it, it will show a respective state on the ID. Now what we're going to do is we are going to simply add our React DOM render for this app component. And if you check browser, okay, it should show you the value for header and content. So basically this can be changed the way you want, and you can pass this from one component to another. It can be changed by any child component or so as well. Okay, so when you want to make use of reusable components, then you make use of states instead of properties. So this was a small demo on how to make use of states in React.js.